So I'm getting ready for a pop-up event that I have on Saturday, and I wanted to show you guys how I do my labels. I've made a video on this before, but I have a new way of making my card diffuser labels. So I just wanted to walk you guys through the process on how I am making my new card diffusers, because I've started selling a lot more wholesale card diffusers, and I just wanted to make my label a little bit more professional looking. My card diffuser labels have evolved a lot throughout these years, and I think I'm gonna be most happy with these new labels because they look a little bit more professional. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what I use. I've been using Avery to purchase my labels and print my labels since I first started my candle business in 2020. So I'm so excited to be telling you guys about them today. I'm gonna walk you guys through the process of how I make them, but also tell you guys why I love using Avery. And I'm gonna have a discount code for you guys at the end too, so stay tuned for that. I've just brought in one of each thing that I'm going to be bringing to the pop-up so that I can show you how I make each one, because I have my regular amber jar and then my little gold tin, my 3-ounce gold tin. I brought in some card diffusers. I forgot to bring in the little cap, but I'm gonna go out and get that. And then I'm testing out new paint can candles because I want to go for a more eclectic, fun, colorful look for the summer, because I've been using these amber jars for since the beginning, and I want to just expand more to more colorful products. So I made this tester yesterday. It's gonna be a paint can candle with a wood wick, and I'm excited to see what it looks like with the label on. So this is gonna be a new label too that I'm trying out. So yeah, let's go. Let's make these labels. These are the labels. They're the 2.5 by 2.5 sheets, and if you can see here, they also have the template number that you can always look up if you want to order them again, or when you design them on Avery, which I'll show you later. Depending on how I want the label to look, I could choose a circle label, a square label, a rectangle label, as long as it is under that max size. So I decided to go with a square shape. I already ordered these, but I'm going to show you how I go through this process. I decided to go with 2.5 by 2.5. So I can either type that in here, I can type in 2 inches, or I could type in 2.5 inches. And this is the one that I ordered. What I like about Avery is that there are so many different sizes, shapes, and materials for your labels that you can choose from. Let me just go to rectangle for an example. Like I said, you can type it in here for the sizes that you want to look for, or you could just scroll through and see what you like. There are so many options. I'll go. They even have rounded out corners and just different types of rectangle labels. And then if you click on them, you'll see the different materials that you can choose from. I usually go with matte white paper, but you can also get glossy white paper. You can get durable white film. You can get weatherproof white film. And then I know if you scroll down here, there's colored options. And the last one is craft brown paper, which I used to use a lot of. Now I'm going to take those designs that I just did and I'm going to upload them into my projects. So to get to your projects, you're just gonna click on your account and then hit projects, and then I'm gonna create a new project. And then here is where you're gonna enter that template number that I showed you guys earlier. For my amber jars, it is 94230. You just click on the template and then you can click up here and upload it. You can either upload it horizontally or vertically. I'm doing it horizontally. And then you can select the file. I'm going to do the beach vibes one first. And then click on the bottom right to apply this design. And then you just size it to how you'd like. I like it almost filling the whole thing. And then you can click preview and print on the bottom right. And you can either print it yourself with the labels that you order, or you can let them print it for you. I've done both, and I like to print them out myself because I'm constantly making new fragrances for new candles, and I just like the option of printing it myself. But there are things that I have gotten printed with them, so I'm going to show you that in a bit because I do have some products that I want to show that they printed and the quality is so good. But it's also fine if you want to print it yourself. So I clicked print it myself, or print it yourself, and then you can either fill the whole sheet or you can do one label at a time. So I could choose to do just the first label to see, just to test it out and make sure it's aligned correctly. And if you need to adjust the alignment, you can go in here and adjust it by millimeters or inches. And if you want to adjust it left or right or up and down. But first I'm going to print it normally to see how it turns out. And then you can just hit get PDF to print. And then you always want to save your work to make sure you can go back to it in the future. So I just title everything so that it's easy to search later on. And all of my projects have saved since the beginning. I love that I can just save them on Avery and not take up space on my computer because they're all just there available to me. And now I'm gonna go print this out. Okay, so I went ahead and printed the rest of the labels that I wanted to make. I only made a few of the summer candles for Saturday, so I only printed a few. And then these I printed for the paint can candles. I'm gonna have a watermelon scent, a coastal cottage scent, citronella for the buggies, beach vibes, sugared lemon, and honeydew. And as you can see, my theme here was retro. I designed all of these over the last few weeks, and I love how they came out. They're so colorful, so bright, and they came out so good. Okay, so these are how they're looking. The paint can candles, they are the perfect size, so I'm glad that I measured correctly. Still have to test them. Only one of these is filled with wax because I still had to test the wick that is in there, so I'm gonna test these. These are kind of small. They're smaller than I thought, the cans, the actual cans. I might sell this as a size, but I'm gonna see if I can get bigger paint cans. But so far, I love them, and I'm so happy and excited to release these later on in the summer. I'm gonna have these amber jars available for events much sooner than these come out. Okay, next thing I'm gonna work on are my card diffuser labels. So this is how they were before. I basically took two circle stickers, and put them back to back on a little jewelry tag. And it looks like, if you just glance at it, it looks nice and much better than what I did before. I used to take a craft little tag and I would cut it in half because it was too big, and then I would put a little sticker on it, and it just looked it looked beginner. You could tell that I wasn't a professional back then, but this looked better. But as you can see, it kind of creases easily because it's just a flimsy little paper. And on the back I printed the instructions on how to use it, and then yeah, I liked how it looked, but I did not like how flimsy it is, because when I ship it, I'm scared that it folds easily, and when people take photos of it, I can tell that the paper just like folded in transit, and I just don't like that. So what I'm doing now, I tested this out last night because I wanted to not stress about it today, are these tags that Avery also offers. I can't believe I didn't think of doing this before, because I don't know why it didn't process in my head that I could print tags at home, because I was like, how can I get a little tag through a printer? But it's not getting a little tag through a printer. They offer these whole sheets. They're little cutouts in the paper, so you just print on here and then you just fold it back and forth. It's not flimsy, it's a little cardboard. It's like cardstock material, and it's just much more sturdy, and I'll show you what it looks like on the actual card diffuser. I also left a little space on the back. I want stockists to have a space to put a little barcode or a price tag if they want, because on the old one, it didn't have any space, so I don't really know how people were putting prices if they were. So yeah, there was no space to put on a price if they wanted, but now there will be in that little blank space. The template number for these scalloped regular tags is 22848. But I think there's another type of tag if you want to look those up. And they also come with strings, which are these. So I'm going to type this in, 22848. What's cool about this is you can upload a front design and then a back design, and then once you go to the process of actually printing it out, it'll let you print one at a time. Like you could print the front first and then you could print the back, or you could do front and back. So the side with the blue is the front side. For my printer, I have to face it downward. This is how they come out, all on one sheet. And then I'll show you real quick how you take them out. So you just fold the edges. There's instructions on here too. And then you simply just take it off, and it's kind of satisfying. So I'm gonna be doing this for the next hour or so with the other ones. After I print the other ones out, I'll just show you one. Oop. Cute, It's so cute. Oh, I forgot to freaking print the back. Okay, I was supposed to print the back first, but I was too excited to show you. But I'll show you on the Beach Vibes one. This is one that I started on, but that's the front and then the back. So that's all on one piece. This is how they look. I am in love. I am so happy. I feel like I'm leveling up. Slowly but surely. Like this compared with these candles. I did these. I did that, man. I'm so happy. These are the examples of labels you can get from Avery. As you can see, they offer so many different types of things. So they offer, these aren't even labels, they're just tags. And then these are, of course, the sticker labels. And also, I want to show you guys other things that I've ordered from there. I'm gonna finish these later. So I wanted to make thank you cards to put into my orders so that I could have a discount code, other things that I offer, and my Instagram page so that they can tag me in their photos. And on the back I put a picture that my sister created of a picture that I took of Green Valley. Got them in a glossy finish, but these are basically postcards. So I went to the postcard listing on Avery and I just uploaded this design, the front and back. And this is an example of them printing it for me instead of me printing it at home. I just knew that I wanted to keep these as is. It's not like I'm gonna constantly change them up. So I just wanted to order a bunch. So I got these and I love how they look. Something else that I got them to print for me were these stickers. I mention this page a lot, but it's called Small Biz 661, which I created to showcase all of the local businesses in my area in the 661. And I share tips and I want to do other stuff on there. I just wanted to print out some stickers for that, just in case I decide to sell stickers in the future or something. I'm not going to sell these, but I just wanted to add it to whatever future packaging I create. This is glossy too. They also printed it for me, but I wanted to make Happy Mail stickers so that I can put it on the outside of mailers and any other orders that I have. And I love how they came out. I think that's all that I'm going to show in my video. I'm just going to continue prepping for my pop-up this weekend. Also, if you want to use Avery, which I highly suggest for your own business, then I have a discount code for you. You can go down to my description and use the link. And for new users, you can get 15% off with this code. And the code will also be down there. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.